Do you struggle with time management and getting things done when they need to get done? Well, you're in luck because today we're going to talk about 8 ways to avoid procrastination here on Get Organized with Jodi. Hi, I'm Jodi Granock. I'm a certified professional organizer with over 15 years in the field. And time management is definitely something that I work with clients on all the time. So today we're going to talk about the 8 ways to avoid procrastination. Because procrastination is a potential pitfall that can turn the simplest of tasks into a seemingly insurmountable mission. So in today's video, we're going to focus on tips to help you break that cycle of procrastination and avoid losing valuable time and energy. So here's my first tip. Keep your eyes on the prize. When you're struggling to get something done, focus on the benefits of what completing the task is going to accomplish. And whenever you lose steam, remind yourself why getting this particular task done is going to bring you happiness. Tip number 2 is to break the task down into smaller steps. So sometimes we're just overwhelmed by the scope of a project. Take painting, for example. It may seem like one project, but it's actually made up of lots of smaller steps. So being able to complete the first steps of a task can empower you and give you the motivation to keep going. So don't think about, oh my gosh, this room is so big. Think about, okay, I'm going to get out my blue painter's tape and put it around the outlets. Tip number 3, tackle the hardest part first. Sometimes this is the best solution. Just dive in head first and take away the fear about how hard you think it is to complete the task. Because if you tackle the hardest part first, the rest should be a breeze. Tip number 4, try another angle. If you get stuck on one of the steps, try completing a different task first. For example, if your task is that you want to clean your room and you're stuck on how to clean up your desk, start with something else. Take out the trash, dust the bookshelf. Celebrate each accomplishment and then move on to the next step. Tip number 5, use a timer. Set your watch, set an alarm clock, set a kitchen timer for 20 or 30 minutes, and tell yourself that you are going to give this task your full attention until the timer goes off. And when the time is up, you can either stop and celebrate your progress, or if you're still motivated, you can reset for another 10 or 15 minutes. But either way, it's a win-win because you're chipping away at something. Most of us can do something for 10, 15, 20, even 30 minutes, especially if we give ourselves that out and say, you only have to do it for this long, and it'll be okay. So next time, try a timer. Tip number 6, try the commercial game. Now, I know we all love to binge watch TV and we love to watch things that are commercial free these days. But if you are struggling with my previous tip about doing something for 30 minutes and it's just too daunting, here's a different tactic. Work on the task only during commercial breaks of your favorite TV show. Those commercial breaks can be anywhere from 1 to 4 or 5 minutes, and that's it. So you make a game out of it, and during the commercial breaks, that's when you get up and wash your dishes, vacuum, fold laundry, whatever it is that you need to do, even if you're not going to finish it before the show comes back on. The show comes back on, come right back in and start watching until the next commercial break. But within a 1 hour show, there could be 20 minutes worth of commercials. And I'm not saying you're doing 20 minutes of your task all in one sitting. You're doing 20 minutes worth of the task, but in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minute segments. So it doesn't feel as daunting. That's the commercial game. Tip number 7, this has to do with another form of procrastination, which is perfectionism. So tip number 7 is perform it, don't perfect it. Perfectionism can quickly kill a project. We get stuck in trying to make it perfect, and then we never get it done. So focus on getting the basics done first, even though to you it might not be or look perfect. But once you finish the main objectives of the task, so at least you know you got it done, then you can go back and add whatever flourishes or finishing touches that you want to do. So do it and then go back if you want to tweak it or perfect it. And my last tip is set a reward for finishing the task. If you were really challenged by something and you tried some or all of these tricks to get it done, treat yourself after you complete the task. Go get a manicure, take a bubble bath, listen to some favorite music, whatever it is that makes you happy. Celebrate your success and stay motivated so that you're ready to tackle the next task. I encourage you to visit organizingmagic.com for more organizing resources, including our free e-newsletter and information on our monthly Zoom webinars, which are also free. And remember that new videos drop every Friday. So be in the know and click like and subscribe before you go, so you never miss a single video. I'll see you next time.